The current time is 3:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing part 3 of Chapter 5 of Ada Wong's playthrough of Resident Evil 6 for PlayStation 3. But before I start all that, I want to ask if you guys can hear and see everything clearly, both in the chat and in the comment section after this is posted. We last left off on the cutscene. I'm sorry that I had to end the stream early, but I got interrupted. Now that the interruption is gone, for the most part, I can continue streaming. Hopefully, we'll get to watch the full cutscene this time. Without further ado, let us begin. Like I said before, that woman is crazier than squirrel poop. She is nuttier than squirrel poop. But anyway, let's get this actual cutscene started and watch all the way through this time. Hello, Wookie. How's your day going? And that, I believe, is the end of Chapter 5 of Ada Wong's playthrough. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed taking this journey with me through Jake's playthrough as well as Ada's entire campaign. Now, for those of you wondering if I'm going to stream again at some point today, the answer is yes, I will be streaming at some point today. Later on today, I should say. It will be an entirely different game from what you see now, but it will be one of my other games on my list. I have to say that for all the flaws Resident Evil 6 has, there are also a lot of good things that it added to the overall story. I'm glad that Ada made a return to the series. I'm glad that we got to see Sherry all grown up. I'm glad to see that all 4 campaigns linked up together to create an entire story, played from 4 different perspectives. Now keep in mind, if Resident Evil 6 were made back in the PlayStation 1 days, this game would be split up into 4 different discs. It'd be a 4-disc game set. But now that we fast forward a couple of decades to the PS3, PS4 era, all of this content can fit on 1 disc with room to spare. Honestly, I'm pretty eager to see what I got as far as rank goes. To see how many times I truly died and to see what my end rank will be. Also, a friendly reminder to you gamers out there, before and during your gaming sessions, take some time to get up, stretch your legs, move around a little bit to get the blood flowing, your heart pumping. Be sure to hydrate, have a few healthy snacks in between, and get proper rest. There's a gamer stereotype going around of us being fat, lazy, Cheeto fingered, covered, Mountain Dew drinking, fat tubs of lard that lives in our mother's basement. So it's up to people like myself to keep that stereotype as far away from us as possible. And I want you guys to do the exact same thing. Stay healthy and active, even if you are playing games. There's no excuses not to be healthy. So until the credits finish rolling, I will take a leave of absence, but I'll be back before the stream ends officially. Hey Foxhound, I'm glad you could show up for the end of the stream. I don't mind that you came late. To answer your question, Ty, there is no more chapters as far as I know of. Or should I say there are no more chapters as far as I know of. But I'm eager to see what my final ranking is. Now keep in mind I'm playing this on veteran mode, and there I think is one more difficulty setting called professional mode that I may try to do in the future. But that'll be a far off time in the future. Anyway, Resident Evil 6 for PlayStation 3. Now we get to the fun part. To wrap this all up. ranking is my accuracy, 80.1%, 4 deaths in total, clear time an hour and 1 minute, enemies destroyed 84, which gets me a total rank, B rank. And luckily for me, I just earned 3 trophies at once. Easy, normal, and hard mode, all at the same time. Luckily, this is one of the few games, hopefully there's more in the future, that actually stack difficulty trophies. I beat the game on hard mode, which means I get easy and normal mode trophies by default, without having to beat the game multiple times. I'd say I'm pretty proud of myself. I got a B rank. My accuracy was an A rank, which is good for me. Let's see if we unlocked anything. Of course, Foxhound, of course you can stream after I'm done. Like father, like son, I always say. So here's the deal, Foxhound, with all this hard mode stuff. At some point last year, I decided to try to break my normal game streak. So I've started playing games on hard mode instead of normal. So far, here are the games I've completed on hard mode. Batman Arkham Asylum, Dead Space, and Resident Evil 6 so far. As well as The Last of Us. I completed all 4 of those games on hard mode. But anyway, without further ado, our journey from start to finish has come to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me suffer, watching me rage. Hopefully you learned some tips from me, got some clear advice, and I hope to see you next time. Anyway, Buster Gundell signing out for now. Be safe, be smart, be silent, for whatever's done in darkness eventually comes to light. Be safe out